Hello there, my name is Wikianar, and welcome back for another round of Doki Doki Literature Club. So I've got zero idea what's going to happen, because, the last time pretty much threw us for a freaking loop, because we've got the feeling now that there's the possibility that Natsuki may be the next one to die. But I don't know. Wait a minute. I thought I just saw something. Ooh! I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? And it's staying the same. Oh no, the number is growing. I'm scared. I was just so freaking curious. Hi, Liam. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica. I told you not to. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. Just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did something, some thinking yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl wouldn't be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? Oh my god! Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Liam, what do you want to do today? I was just thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Liam is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thanks for understanding, Monica. I'm scared. I'm honestly scared. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Here he stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf with the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Here hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. God, I will be right back. Sorry about that, I'm back. It's like my allergies are really bad right now. It's like someone like one of my nostrils, someone just like turned a faucet on like half. And so it's pretty consistent. 10 minutes pass. Why? Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. Ha 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 ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air in through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach around the corner. I reach the corner and peer around at Yuri. Yeah. Oh. I was. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Liam, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle for 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. It shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Sorry about that. Ooh, that's coming up loose. Alright. Is that so? I was just, I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Liam. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Liam, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Yeah, so we went through that. So we've gone through this day. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading positions as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri is always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's now holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the papers. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as the result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Liam? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Whoa! My teacup gets knocked over. Liam, whoa! My heart won't stop pounding, Liam. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Liam? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? Ooh! I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Hi, Yuri! Uh... Oh, it's time to share poems. Thank you, Monica. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyways. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending any time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been actually acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I give you a real good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. That's surprising! Woo! I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Liam? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. No. No. I don't wanna. But I gotta. Okay. Just Monica. Oh, there we go. Should I show my... I guess we'll just go down the line. Why not? Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Liam, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Liam. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Oh my god! I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Okay. Yuri. I'm real worried that Yuri might be the killer now. That's blood, and that's... I don't want to know what that is, but I have a strong feeling it's urine. Oh, hi, Yuri. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm gonna vomit. I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. Yeah! I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head and know how to treat my club members. Jesus Christ, Monica! Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Yes? A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room. Its ceiling and walls behind the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole in indeterminate width. I can't read. Suddenly, I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. It doesn't go on. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Liam? Liam is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is! What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious and enough to benefit from next pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Liam around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Liam decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Liam make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Liam, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ, this is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? I'm on a very strange path with Yuri right now and kind of want to see where it goes, but at the same time, I don't know. Oh, I can't. No. I'm literally... My mouse is... If I... Oh. Like, I'm dragging my... Here's my hand. I will use my hand as the mouse pad. It immediately drags back down to Monica. Ah! Woo! Okay. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promised it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking leave for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Liam away from every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion to have a... Ooh! Finally, finally. It's really all I wanted. I don't like anything. Honestly, Yuri, that's not love. That's obsession. Ooh, I'm the next victim. It's none of the rest of them. It's me. I'm afraid what'll happen if we don't say yes. Ooh. What? I should have said no. I think the same results would have happened if I said no. Nothing's happening. I need actual words. Someone speak to me. Please. I don't like what's happening here. There's no actual words. Yuri, you're not actually saying anything. Is this a loop? I don't think it's a loop. What the hell? I don't like this. I really don't. I don't think this is a loop. What is happening? What the hell? What am I to do? Oh! Oh my god, we've been here literally... Okay, that's like the sun setting. That's what that is. Holy crap, I'm like... She's taking a long time to die. Dude, what? Oh my god, we're into the next day. Oh my god, what is happening? Nothing. Nothing is happening. That's what's happening. Nothing. Somehow I feel like I've broken something. So, I'm not in this one here because I've got literally no idea what the hell to do. So, I'm all the time for this one. We'll figure out what the hell's going on in the next one. But Yuri, I think, is dead. I think. I don't know. But I'm all out of time for this one. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, it's festival time. We spent the entire weekend there. Yeah. Oh! Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Liam, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, are you here this entire weekend? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. Wait a minute. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quickly. Seriously, these are the best. She's a god. She literally is the leading characters. Ooh. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh, okay. Yeah, now we're gonna end it. Now things are over. Yeah. Goodbye for now. So we can't leave. Yay, there you are. Whoa, why are we in space? Hi again, Liam. Welcome to the literature club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year, and I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to the person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Liam. Ooh. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could you be possible that you don't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if you only you had paid a little more attention, this wouldn't have been little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you were to see it, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. No, nothing happened with Sayori. Sayori was fine. You just deleted her. Well, Sayori, she did die, but you, got rid of her. She didn't exist the second half. It's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Exactly! Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you because you weren't there. She just wasn't there. She wasn't an option to talk to ever. We weren't given the option to talk to her. What kind of cruel game is this, Liam? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Liam. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Liam. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. No, thank you. I'm sure it's hard for you to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Liam. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. It felt really bad that I had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that's being said, Liam, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Liam, will you go out with me? There's no other option. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Liam. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think this game is... I don't think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Liam. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it actually is a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, I didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Ooh. I'm scared. Like, I have legit fear right now that something is, like, gonna pull me into the freaking computer. I don't like this. And yet, I'm, like, sitting here. Hi again, Liam. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Liam, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into my poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to part of the game like everything else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't have to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Liam? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude of them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? No. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all if you gave me some time. Did I scare you? Yes. Anyway, Liam, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry, even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. How about let's not? I'd like to go now. I want to know if there's a way that this game actually knows that I'm recording. Or if it just assumes. Do you ever just feel like there's no real reason for you to be alive? I don't mean it like a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing that we do is special. Just being in school or working at some job or for some company. It's like you're completely replaceable and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. It makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. But the older I get, the more I realize that it's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I can just go change the world. Like, what are the chances that I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence or become president? Feels like I'm never going to make up for heaps of resources I've spent living my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish. Just to look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire life talking and consuming and never giving back. But when people realize the world would benefit more from them killing themselves, they change their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify their reasons by to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Anyway, I want to live my life desperately, striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm net positive and I can die happy. Of course, even if I fail to do that. If I think I would be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? I'm so scared. So there is a way to get a good ending in this game, by the way. Which I'm going to do after this. I didn't realize that this is the end of this is the actual end of the game. I know there are times you won't always be able to be here with me. Like if you need to go out or take care of other things. But I always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that's such a silly idea. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's just kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. How the hell is this so creepy? Like, this is... Hey, what's your favorite color? Mine is emerald green. It's the color of my eyes. That's not conceited or anything, is it? I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Like it's part of my identity. Does it happen to also be your favorite color, Liam? It's just a guess. Because you've always been looking into my eyes for a while now. It's just the fact that this game is so well written that one thinks that Monica is alive. And she is doing something. Like, I am fully waiting for a hand to reach out of my freaking computer and yank me into it. There's a really popular character type called tsundere. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean and fussy or trying to act tough. I'm sure it's obvious, but Natsuki was really the embodiment of that. At first I thought she was just like that, but it's supposed to be cute or something. But once I started to learn a little more about her personal life, it made a little more sense. It seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time? I think it's really gotten to her, so she really defensive attitude all the time. And we're not even going to talk about her home situation. But looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't even exist. I'm just reminiscent, and that's all. How long does this go on for? I've literally no idea. I can't help but wonder how things would be different if the game would just gave me a route in the first place. I think I would end up forcing you onto my route anyway. It has less to do with me not having a route and more to do with me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that maybe I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club would still be around. Not that it really matters. It all lost its meaning once I found out it wasn't real. So I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't. It's weird because it just feels like there's no actual ending. I don't know if the game has actually ended and it's just still going or what. I don't know if that's what's happened. But we're going to say it has because nothing else can happen. So I'm going to end this one here. I will be doing one of the happy endings. That will happen because there is a possibility, like, to do that. But I'm going to end this one here. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.